Hi ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aiga and welcome to my channel Heart Notes, where I talk about all things perfume. Now today I have created a newbie tag for people who have just joined sort of the fragrance or perfume YouTube community. I hate that word, but anyways, who have a new channel and they're talking about fragrances and perfumes. So I have 9 questions which I think would kind of go through the basics, so the viewers could understand what's the taste of the YouTuber, which I think would be helpful because obviously your taste will not match everybody else's. I've had my fair share of disappointments when buying samples or perfumes, so I think this will be helpful. Also, I think it would be good to have like a name for fragrance community on channel, like Fragtube maybe? I don't know, perfume tube, Fragtube. I think Fragtube sounds kind of okay, similarly as booktube, but I don't know, I'll try to ship it. But okay, let's start with the questions. So the first question is, when did you start your perfume collection? So I started mine, like properly started a perfume collection pretty much 2 years ago, so I've kind of scratched the surface, I would say. I've always had perfumes, but I was never able to sort of buy a lot of perfumes, try different ones, especially like designer, not to even mention niche, but I have always had perfumes. But yes, the last 2 years have been quite intense, to say the least. I remember from my childhood, my mom used to have this old opium bottle from YSL, like the really brown old one with the tassel. And that was in the 90s post-Soviet country, so that was a very special bottle. I remember looking at that in my childhood and thinking, wow, that's so cool. I would really like to have my own perfumes when I grow up as well. Even though we never had like any designer clothes, nothing like that, perfume was always sort of kind of important. You would always have like a good bottle of perfume, at least my parents did. And whenever there would be like a gift or like a moment to treat yourself, someone would get themselves a perfume. So it's kind of always been there, but not as intensely as lately. Right, so the next question is about the scent profile, so your favorite notes, accords, scent style. So typically I used to gravitate towards very sweet, sexy scents. That's like my first go-to, but I have expanded my taste. I'm slowly starting to love also fresh scents that are maybe more serious with some more patchouli in the base. Also scents that maybe smell a bit masculine, like unisex scents. The only ones that I really can't get into are scents that smell vintage, like really 90s, 80s type of scents. I can't deal with that yet. And I also can't deal with the scents that are just, that I just don't get, like they smell like straight up like a medicine cabinet, or like something expired, or just like earth or wood, or just really almost like not like a perfume, like you couldn't imagine someone wanting to smell like that. And I know that the tastes are very different, but I haven't tried a lot of niche perfumes, but I find that they sort of gravitate toward these really unusual scents, and I don't know, I just don't like a lot of them. But I guess you could say my taste isn't developed enough or not bougie enough. Right, so in terms of the notes, I really love sweet notes, so vanilla and caramel are one of my favorite ones. I really love white flower notes as well. Jasmine and lily of the valley are my just go-to. So I grew up in the countryside and we used to have lily of the valley like just growing in our backyard. It only grows for like a couple of weeks during May, but it's absolutely beautiful while it lasts. And we used to have also this big jasmine bush as well, and I just remember as a kid going by it in summer evenings and it would just smell so divine. So jasmine is one of my absolutely top notes. I do enjoy a lot of other ones. I like fruity scents, other sweet scents like marshmallows or whipped cream or stuff like that, but yeah, those are my go-to. Yeah, in terms of accords, white flowers is what I really like. I like citrusy, sweet, fruity, pretty typical accords, I would say. Now the next question is your favorite scent, and I'm gonna be super boring with this, and it's Alien. I can't do anything about it. It's Alien. I got it 2 years ago. It has been my number one since, And it's kind of the high that you keep looking for as you expand your collection. You're just looking for something just as good as your favorite scent or better, and that's when you hit the jackpot. But yes, Alien is my number one. Ah, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, this is a jasmine scent, so it makes sense that jasmine is one of my favorite notes, my favorite perfume as well. Right, the next question is about the perfume collection. So how many bottles do you have? So I currently have 82 bottles. I think I have some in the mail coming in the next couple of days. But yeah, I have 82 bottles. Now, the next question is, what's the sort of type division of the collection? So out of those 82, mostly those are celebrity perfumes. Then I have a little over 23, I think, that are designer perfumes. And then I have one niche perfume. Obviously, the niche perfume is Baccarat Rouge 540, the pretty much most popular niche perfume, I would say, currently on the market. Now, the next question, number 6, what are the most and least used perfumes in your collection? Now, this might come as a surprise, I think, maybe, but let me get them. Now, don't judge me, please. The most used perfume I have in my collection right now is Britney's Fantasy. Now, listen, I didn't go through the fantasy phase in middle school, okay? I didn't have this perfume in middle school. I got this in probably 2021, right? That's the first time I sniffed it. Yes, it's juvenile. Yes, it can be childish. It's very sweet. With the cupcake and the, I think, white chocolate is in there as well, kiwi. But I really love wearing this at home, I'm going to be honest. I've used, oh, you can see it's pretty much so half a bottle. And this is the 100 ml bottle, the big one. So I have used this a lot. I pretty much used it only at home. The sweet scents, these sweet juvenile scents, they are very comforting to me. I really love wearing them at home and they just make me happy, so why wouldn't I do it? So yeah, I have Britney Spears Fantasy. And then a good mentionable second place is Diesel Loverdose. This isn't the big bottle, this is 50 ml, so half the size, and I haven't used it all yet, but I've used this one a lot as well, I think last year. This is also very sweet, but it's a bit more mature. It's not as juvenile as Fantasy, but it is a very sweet, powdery, good everyday scent, so I really love this one as well. Now, in terms of the least used one, I've literally never sprayed this when going outside. I've never sprayed this and used this at home as well. I pretty much just sprayed it to check what it's like, and I didn't get it. This is the perfume that I don't get. Like, why would you want to smell like this? Now, it is still in my collection because I really like the bottle, I'm gonna be honest. I really like the bottle, and I don't get it. And I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to get rid of it, honestly, but I think I just might have to. But I don't know, maybe you have like some suggestions what I could layer this with to make it more wearable. I mean, you can see that it's just full, it's completely full. It's the biggest bottle, 100 ml. So it's just something that's sitting there in my collection pretty much. Oh gosh, I didn't even say what perfume this is. This is, Jesus Christ. This is Nirvana French Grey by Elizabeth and James, so by the Olsen twins. And yeah, I don't know what to do with it. This is my least used perfume in my collection. Now, the next question is, what's your favorite designer? So I am pretty fresh, I would say, in this. I haven't tried all the designers, all the perfumes, especially niche. I haven't even touched niche pretty much. But out of the ones that I have tried, I think Mugler would be my favorite one. So I love Alien. I love Alien Fusion. I love Aura, the Eau de Parfum. I really would like to get both of the goddesses, the regular one and the intense version as well. And I'm kind of considering getting Angel as well. I know it's a bit risky, but it's such an iconic perfume, I feel like, that I think I should have it, but we'll see. So yeah, for now I think it's Mugler. I love the perfume bottles as well, and the scents are quite unique. So for now it ticks all my boxes. Right, so question number 8, the first and last perfume you bought for your collection. So the first perfume I bought, well, Alien kind of started it all. It was the first perfume I bought after I started watching more perfume beauty videos on YouTube. So Alien is kind of the first one, but the first blind buy I did after that was Britney Spears' Midnight Fantasy. So this one was the one that I ordered. I remember it was January 2021. I got this in the mail. It was a blind buy. I tried it for the first time, and I ordered also a sample of Pink Sugar and Versace Crystal Noir. So I ordered those samples as well. Also, all of those 3 perfumes were really popular at the time, and they still are. A lot of people were talking about them, so I thought, okay, let me just try these. It's kind of cheap, it's the big bottle, it's samples, so that's safe as well. So that was sort of my first proper order that started my collection. This is a nice, sweet, fruity shampoo, kind of like perfume. Not as much used as the original Fantasy, but I do like it really a lot, and probably this will be the next one that will get a big dent in it. So yeah, Midnight Fantasy. And the last one I bought is, well, if you don't count the ones that are currently in the mail, the last one is then Alive by Hugo Boss. This is the Alive for her, the perfume. This is the big bottle, 80 ml. Yep, 2.7 fluid ounce. Now this to me smells, it smells kind of like a male version of Good Girl, if that makes any sense. Oh, did you see the sprayer? How nice that is. Very nice. It gives you like a proper mist. So yeah, this is like a male version of Good Girl. It has some similar accords or notes. I haven't checked and matched them yet, but I think there must be something matching between those 2 perfumes. But it has a bit of a masculine vibe, so I really like this. And I think when it gets warmer outside, this will really be good for springtime. Someone used this one in a wedding that we went to, and we were doing kind of like a dance in a circle, and I just kept feeling these whiffs of this beautiful perfume, and I was just, after the dance, I was just talking to people and asking, who smells so good? Whose perfume is that? And then I was just checking a person, another person talking, and then one guy was like, oh, I think I know who you mean. Come with me. And he took me to this girl, and he said, I think that's her perfume, like, smell her. So I just smelled her. It's like, yes, that's it. What are you wearing? She was wearing Alive. So yeah, that's how I discovered it. Perfume brings people together. Now, on the last question is about other perfume channels that I enjoy. Now, I haven't mentioned everybody obviously here, but the ones I kind of watch the most. So I watch a lot of Ksenja's videos. I know that mine and her tastes match pretty good, so I kind of trust her opinion. I really like Amy Glam as well. Our tastes match pretty good too. Sometimes they're a bit off, but most of the time I would agree with her. Then I like to watch Paulina Schar. I like her taste too, Mila le Blanc, and Soki London. She has an incredible like database of perfume videos. She's done pretty much every range. She does cover a lot of perfumes. So whatever you need to find, she'll probably have it. So yeah, that's the Fragtube newbie tag. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, and bye!